Hi everyone, Ashlyn Giza YouTube channel. Today we are going to talk about infertility journey. My septum's crooked, number 9. Okay, so here's the drill. I called my OB office. What was it, Friday or Thursday?
Thursday.
Thursday. And I did blood work Tuesday to see if I ovulated or not. So the lady answered the phone and she said, and I'm going to play you guys the recording of the lady we talked to today. But Thursday, I talked to somebody and they said, blah, 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 the name of the place. This is such and such. How may I help you? So I said, okay, I'm just calling about my results that were on Tuesday. Um, or blood work that was done Tuesday and see what the results are because someone was supposed to call me back and they never did. And she said, okay, what's your name and birthday? I told her and she goes, hey, it looks like you're pregnant. With the pregnancy, you have elevated glucose levels, so we'll need you to come back in and get retested for glucose levels to see if those went down or if you actually have gestational diabetes while you're pregnant during pregnancy. And I was like, no, I'm pregnant. No, I'm not pregnant. No, I'm not pregnant. I said, I'm actually coming to you guys for infertility. So then she gets on the phone and says, okay, what's your name and birthday again? So I can hear her typing on the typewriter or computer. And I waited. She got back with me and said, okay, it says here you didn't ovulate. It says that you need to come back day cycle number 21 to get retested to see if you ovulated or not. Okay, my problem was if I didn't ovulate again, that okay, I got that one. But number 2, when you're taking infertility drugs, you are timed. And for women out there, you guys, if you have infertility issues, you know that you're supposed to take like Clomid or Letrozole in certain days in your period cycle. So for me, my doctor wants me to take mine day 5 through 9. And my day 5 through 9 is in 11 days. So if they don't get back to me, if my doctor, my OB doctor, doesn't get back to me within 11 days, or I can't get a hold of anyone the day I get my period, if that even comes, then I'm out. Like me and my husband are KO'd for the month of October. So very irritating, very weird, let down, disappointed. Um, uh, my brain was like going back and forth, wondering if I was pregnant, if they actually got things mixed up and they found out in my blood work that I actually was pregnant. I was wondering about that. I didn't know because, I mean, she said all of that in one phone call. So, what would you guys think? Probably the same thing as me. That, you know, confusion, not knowing if you're pregnant or not, wondering if she even got the result of the ovulation correct or not because she couldn't even tell me um, the read the right report. And when we talked to the lady, I'm going to show you guys what she said. She even admitted it happens a lot. Now, that's very unprofessional, in my opinion, to tell somebody that happens a lot, that mix-ups happen a lot, especially if you're trying to conceive and you're having infertility issues. Somebody telling you that you're pregnant when you're not, and you're thinking that there might be high hopes that they might be telling you the truth, that they might have read the right thing. That is very hurtful, very confusing, can kind of get you a little irritated because you're not knowing what's going on. And I'm very pissed off. I'm going to have my husband maybe say a couple things he feels or things he thinks, but I think the whole thing was messed up. I think when I called the person on Thursday and they told me that they had my test results the day before on Wednesday, they probably should have called me on Wednesday instead of waiting until Thursday to call me. I think I have the days mixed up. I actually think I called them Friday and they got the results Thursday, and they lied to me and told me that they just got the results in yesterday. Because if that's the case, if they just got the results in yesterday, why didn't they call me yesterday? Why didn't they call me Thursday or Wednesday if they got the results? Why were they leaving me hanging? Why didn't I get a phone call? Really weird. So that's where we're at with our infertility journey right now, not knowing what the fuck is going on, really. Just kind of waiting around, waiting to see if my period's gonna come, waiting to see if my period's not going to come, wondering if we're pregnant, wondering if I'm not pregnant. We don't know anything right now. All we have to do is it's a huge effing fucking waiting game that I'm actually getting sick of waiting for. And what did I tell you guys in my last video? I have been sensing big time that I'm not going to get pregnant until the third try. So I am really feeling strongly in November I'm going to get a positive pregnancy test. I've been documenting this intentionally because these are my true feelings, and I know that that's more than likely what's going to happen. I'm not God, so I don't know all, but I do readings and such like that. So going with my intuitive feelings, my intuition, I feel I will not be pregnant till November. So we'll see, but I'm going to let you guys talk to my husband and then I'm going to play this video. I've been fucking pissed all weekend.
Hello. Uh, Sorry for this is my work shirt, so it's kind of got some stuff on it. But anyway, so the OB office, the place that we're going to, has been extremely annoying and unprofessional. But I think we talked to the OB doctor, and she was saying that with everything going on with like the COVID still, and everybody, there's a lot of people that are still out of work and everything's all messed up still. But she's saying that, and I understand that they're having a hard time finding people for work, and that they have a high turnover rate. So she's telling us that, and but the big problem is that their communication there is the worst communication I've ever seen in my life. Um, so they call, like one time we accidentally washed the instructions for uh, Ashley's ovulation
When
to
I'm supposed to take the medicine
like the
and
instructions on the
everything.
medicine and
Yeah.
stuff. So we called them and told them what happened, and they go, "Okay, no problem. We'll get you another one. We'll call when it's ready to be picked up." So we waited like 3 days, and we're just wondering like, okay, they said that they can have it ready like the next day. So we call them like 3 days, and they go, "Oh yeah, it's here ready to be picked up, and so you can come on and pick it up whenever today." So we went down there and picked it up, and no one called us to tell us to come pick it up. And then a couple days later, a nurse called and she said that, "Yeah, you guys seen your instructions are ready, so you can come and pick them up." And we're like,
You told them that
"Well,
we already
I
picked them
actually
up.
already picked
Yeah.
them up." And first of all, no one even called to tell us they're ready. So um, there's a lot of other different things that they've done that are very annoying. And every time we call them with a question, somebody always gets something mixed up, and they seem like they get annoyed with us calling when they're the ones telling us to call them if we have any other questions.
Which they say in this video we're going to show you.
Yeah.
Or not video, but recording.
So,
So,
it's very
well, how do
frustrating.
you feel about them telling me I was pregnant with elevated glucose levels?
I was getting to that, and it's very frustrating too, um, with what they're doing and how they handle certain things, and when they tell you, especially when you're wanting to have a baby, another child, and they tell you that you're pregnant, and you get all kind of excited, but at the same time you're confused because there's no way
You could
that
be
you could
if
be pregnant. So you're sitting here wondering the whole weekend, um, what the real answers were and what the real results were. So it is very frustrating, and especially for Ashley, she had to sit through this whole weekend wondering what's going on because it's her body. So
well,
she
and
wants to know what's going on with her body, and I would feel the same way.
okay, and then they're poking my finger, my not my finger, my arm every time I go in for blood work. They're poking my arm to see if I ovulated or not. So, um, I actually went in to get my blood work done for my thyroid because I have thyroid issues, and they couldn't even get the blood to come out of my vein because they said it's so scarred over, didn't they?
Yeah.
From the OB office doing their blood work, and then my cancer doctor having to do their blood work. So it's becoming annoying, like really annoying. I'm gonna play you guys the recording. So hopefully this is the right one. Okay.
I was just calling because a nurse was supposed to call us back before they left today, and I know you guys close at 5, so we're really needing her test results for her ovulation. Because we called last week.
Now, did you guys notice how she was like just pausing, like just sitting there, making Jason probably feel what did you feel? Did you feel uncomfortable? Like, what am I supposed to say now? Because she like was just sitting there.
Yeah.
Did you guys
She
just hear
was
that?
she was acting bitchy.
So I'm doing a reaction to this video that we recorded live. When we recorded it, this was going on live. So let me just go back. Let me play this again and I'll show you guys the pause that she did. Hold on. Okay. The beginning of the phone call. Here we go.
I was just calling because a nurse was supposed to call us back before they left today, and I know you guys close at 5, so we're really needing her test results for her ovulation. Because we called last
6
week,
seconds.
and we weren't able to get a hold of anybody. Right. So. Okay, give me 1 minute, okay? Okay.
Okay, so next you're going to hear a little bit of music, like elevator music, because that's what they play on phone calls when they put you on hold, which all of you guys know. But did you hear that 6 really awkward and uncomfortable seconds? Like the lady was literally acting annoyed. That's what I pick up intuitively. She acted annoyed that we were calling back once again to try to get a hold of somebody. How did you I want to hear your reaction on how you felt when she let you sit there for 6 seconds.
I was wondering if she was gonna talk or not.
Yeah. See?
And then after that, I was like, okay, so they're trying to pull their shit again. Like they're annoyed with
Yep.
us trying to get your results, which you have a right to know. So I mean, it might be shorthanded, but
They don't have to treat
you
people
shouldn't
like
be.
that.
No.
So here's the rest.
And they
Here's
do that type of shit all the time.
Yep. So here's the rest. Like I said, just elevator music talking about COVID. Blah blah blah. So that's annoying too to have to keep calling. Okay.
Yeah, she's actually on the phone too. Where's this going? Oh, okay. Could you just tell me your birthday? It's 10.
Now this nurse was actually really nice, but
Okay, so can you hold on a second? Get him out of
our
here.
son was being
right
annoying.
now, Jason. Okay, so
Yeah,
the
no,
reason
that's
why I'm
me
calling
too.
is because last week okay, first of all, I just want to explain. I already know my instructions and what I'm supposed to do for the infertility.
Okay, now mind you guys, the reason why I'm letting this bitch know, she's not a bitch, but the reason why I'm letting this lady know why, or that I know the instructions on how to take my medicine, what day to come in to get my blood draw for my ovulation, and all that shit is because I have the paper, number one, to tell me how to do it. Number two, I've been told it like 3 times when I haven't even asked for the instructions. I've been repeatedly told the instructions on what to do and when to come in and when to take the pills and when to do blood work and all this. So I'm going to continue the call, but I'm letting you guys know I'm saying all that stuff because I'm letting this lady understand first before she tells me that I should know the instructions, that I know the instructions. So here we go.
Situation, but what I'm not understanding is when we tried calling someone last week, they said someone would call me back, and they did. I got a hold of somebody, but they said like a whole bunch of different things in one sentence. First, they said I was pregnant with elevated glucose levels, but then I told them no, I'm definitely not pregnant because I'm coming to you guys for infertility. So then they said, oh, okay, what's your name and birthday? So I told them, and then they go, okay, it looks like you didn't ovulate, but come in on day number 21 to get blood work done to see if you ovulated again. But that's fine and dandy because I already understand that if that's true. But okay, so when do I have another prescription that's going to be sent by Amy with a higher dose? I don't know what's going on, and was it true that I'm pregnant or not? I don't know, because I all weekend I was like, what is going on with this? So where that came from, honestly, and I don't know. I see the communication on that, but I don't know that particular person, so I'll have to message them tomorrow and see what where they were getting that information. I don't see any other lab result aside from that progesterone level that was down to 927.
Okay. So I had to stop that right now and tell you guys, isn't that insane? Isn't that insane? So she can't even tell me what nurse told me that. They can't even tell me who told me that. And that she can see the communication between me and that person about that. So if you can see the communication between me and that nurse, why isn't it noted what nurse said that to me? Something's fishy here. I'm going to continue it.
2.2, which is non-ovulatory. Okay. So Dr. Smolka mentioned here, it does not show that you ovulated. So you should call, like you said, you know the drill. So you should call us at the first day of your next period and the results of a home pregnancy test on day 35 of your cycle if no period happens. So then once we hear from you, she'll send in a prescription for a higher dose of the letrozole for next month. That's what she mentioned here. Okay, so on the first day of my period, that's when she'll prescribe me the medicine if I do get my period. Right. That's what I was confused about. Okay, if the last lady would have told me that, I wouldn't even have called today because I was just so confused about the pregnancy thing and elevated glucose and then not
nothing to do. Yeah,
I mean,
I'm throwing out that they probably had. I'm guessing they just got a number mixed up, had the wrong person, something like that.
okay.
And that happens. That happens sometimes, but no.
Okay.
No, nothing to do with any glucose or pregnancy. No labs were done.
Okay. Did you guys just hear that? That happens a lot. Okay, for medical professionals out there, I'm just going to say this. I was in the medical field myself. I have aunts and uncles that are doctors and lots of people in my family in the medical field. Let me tell you right now, that is unprofessional. That is uncalled for. That is not okay that they're mixing people's files and shit up, okay? That's not okay. So do better, because that's wrong. That's way wrong. And now a lot of people, at least 44 people that are subscribed to me, are going to be seeing that somebody, a doctor, a nurse or a nurse assistant or secretary, whatever the fuck you want to call them, literally just told me that that happens quite a lot. So quite a lot of women who are wanting to have a baby and having infertility issues have to be mistakenly told that they're pregnant. What? Okay, here's the rest.
Even show any of those things anyway, so we wouldn't know if it were the case. But no, since you're not ovulating and your progesterone is 2.2 and that's not ovulatory, no, not pregnant, and we'll continue with your current kind of regimen that we're doing now, and you can just keep in touch with us if something comes up in the meantime, or if you know, of course, if you think you might be pregnant after, within this month, definitely let us know. We can help confirm for you if you get a home positive test. You know what the regimen is by now, but I'm sure that was like alarming to hear. Like,
yes.
question
I was
mark.
like,
What?
yes.
Hopefully we're all clear now.
Yes, we
Any
are.
additional questions or anything?
Do you have anything, honey? Because my husband's in this with me, so I don't have any more questions, but do you, honey?
Okay, so my husband, and I tell you guys this a lot in my videos, he does not listen to me. And he's not very good at listening. This is proof right here. This is proof 101 right here. Case 101 file proof. Now, I just told her, so is she going to up my medication next time she gives it to me or what? And the lady said, yeah, next time my doctor will up the medication. So what does my husband ask? Here we go.
So is she gonna be taking the higher dose this time? Did you say?
So that's after, she said after this current cycle, then you'll call us with the next results, and then she can increase it if nothing happens, basically. So,
After I just asked.
Okay.
the first day of your next period with the results of home pregnancy test on day 35, if no period. So, if you need a higher dose, she'll do it.
Okay.
Okay?
We're all clear. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a good
You
week.
guys have a great evening, and call us with any additional questions, concerns, okay?
Okay, thank you so much, sweetie.
All right.
Bye.
You're very welcome. Bye-bye.
Okay, so, and I was just joking. My husband's a very good man, but he does not listen sometimes, and it gets annoying. So, I think all men do that, though. So, anyways, though, can you guys see how very, very annoying this has been? Very annoying. I don't even know what else to say. So, my ovulatory level was 2.2, correct?
Something like that.
Something like that, 2.2, which meant medically that I did not ovulate. No ovulatory. So, bummer. So far right now, we're not pregnant. So, but we are Christians and we do believe in God. And I think my husband can tell you guys a little bit about what we believe as far as them telling me that I didn't ovulate and scientifically kind of proving that I'm not pregnant. how we feel about that. I kind of got told you guys in my last video, but I'll have my husband explain his feelings and thoughts on like timing and God and stuff like that, and about me not them telling me I didn't ovulate.
Well, yeah, we are Christians and we believe that God is the only one. If if they say that she didn't ovulate, um, they could be wrong, and we believe that God, He's the only one that can actually know until when you ovulate. And when we had our first son, we had a very slim chance of getting pregnant. Um, I had low sperm count. It was like very low. Um, I think it was like 2,000 you're supposed to have the count, and then I had like 80,000. So it was very low. And then after Ashley got her her tubes reversed and her coils out, she still only had 30
36,
like 36%
36%.
chance to get pregnant. And um, we'll put that on top of a low sperm count, and
And me not having a thyroid.
yeah, her not
Stack that
having
on
thyroid
top.
and all the other stuff that was going on. And we ended up having a baby because we kept praying and praying, that God would give us our child. And all this stuff that she, especially her, and I went through, it's pretty obvious that um, God was the one that He gifted us a son. So they're just humans, just like us, and they only go off of what they have been taught. And um, most of the time, I mean, they learn stuff, but in the end, God is the one that has a say in everything. And if He wants to give us another baby, or if He wants to bless us with another child, then He's going to.
And
So,
then if he doesn't, he doesn't. It's all in his divine
but
timing.
I think He knows our hearts, and He knows that we both want another child.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that He's He's gonna give us what we desire.
Yep.
As if it's for obviously good
Well,
reasons.
there's a scripture for
So
that. It's called "Ask and you shall receive." So I mean,
yeah. Hmm.
I mean, there's nothing else to say about it. I mean, we're asking, we're praying, so we're gonna receive. But I mean, it doesn't always happen that way. But when if there is times it doesn't happen, God knows the reasons why it doesn't, and we don't have to know those reasons. We're not meant to know them all the time. So that's fine. But I really feel like Jason said we will. But we're just giving it time. But we wanted to share our story with you, but I got to cut it short because it's almost been 30 minutes. But it's been a crazy, annoying,
Hmm.
but I know someday well worth journey. So,
Yep.
anything you want to say really quick before we go?
Yeah, those OBs are the one we went to is very annoying, and
Well, not the
I understand.
doctor. Not the
She's a very good
doctor. She's
doctor,
a
but
very good doctor. The
with
nurse is.
everything going on in the world right now with still COVID, I understand, but
He's more
it is
patient than I
very
am with that.
it's very annoying with there's a lot of other stuff that we could tell you, but it'd probably take 3 hours.
Well, that's why I'm doing
So
short journaling. But we gotta cut this short.
yeah.
So, um, thank you guys for tuning in, and I will be on with another life topic.